So today I kind of wanted to address my thoughts and opinions on Blackout thus far. I played probably 5 to 6 hours today and I really did not enjoy myself. But before I get into that, I quickly wanted to establish this. A lot of people literally looked at my video, my last video I uploaded, and just immediately said, well, he's quitting H1, he's done with H1. I literally said in that video like 10 seconds into it that I was not quitting. The title quitting for H1 will get more views than the title of saying like playing Blackout or something, you know, something generic. But I was not quitting H1. At most, I said that I was going to take a break until Z2. But today they announced that they will be giving more hosted servers, and I'm hoping I can get a hosted server. That way I can host my own Z2 games. But that's not the focus of the video today. The focus of the video today is to talk about Blackout. Now, during the beta of Blackout, I played quite a bit. I played on console and PC, tried both of them. Obviously, they had the free open beta on PC. And I really, you know, I thought it was okay. So I thought that I would buy the console version to play multiplayer, competitive COD, you know, all that stuff I said in the last video if you watched it. And I bought the PC version as well this weekend to strictly play Blackout on. And after 5 to 6 hours of playing the game, I just flat out do not enjoy Blackout. I don't like the game. I don't like it at all the way it is currently. I do not think that the game is fun, and I see a lot of people that I also thought, you know, they thought that it was going to be fun. They thought it's all they were going to play, and it's just not that great. Now, am I saying that multiplayer is that, you know, bad? Am I saying that, you know, zombies is bad? No, but I do not think that Blackout is that good, and here's why. Now, first thing I wanted to address is the armor. Now, I've seen a lot of people talk about this. This is not just straight up my own opinion. I've seen it from a lot of people, but it is, you know, also what I think as well. Most of this is opinionated towards me, and if you don't agree with it, then that's fine, but I do not think that the armor needs a place in the game. I don't think the armor should be in the game. I don't think the armor is balanced still to this day. It was obviously extremely unbalanced in the beta, but I still do not think that the armor needs to be in the game. I think it should be a consistent however many hits to kill anyone. You know, the 6 kills, I think, is what it is. 6 hits is to kill, and I think that the trauma kits are fine. You know, the trauma kit adds 50 HP, that's fine, but to give someone level 3 armor and you have no armor off spawn just because of RNG, and they, you know, immediately are going to shit on you regardless of the skill gap there, regardless of the gun, 9 times out of 10 they're going to kill you. And that is one of the main reasons that they removed, you know, laminated armors from H1, is because people would land, someone would get it laminated, you wouldn't, and you would essentially always lose that gunfight. I don't think that armors have a place in BRs. I know they're in PUBG, but I don't think that they should be in the game, and I feel like it really ruins a lot of gunfights where you will lose to someone strictly because they have better armor and you have none. Now, I've said this on Twitter already before, but I still want to bring this back up because a lot of people think this way as well. I heard T-Ump talk a lot about it and a few other people, is that this is literally COD's take on PUBG. It is literally almost a copy-paste of PUBG, just with worse graphics and a little bit better movement. You know, it's got more vehicles, stuff like that, but it's essentially PUBG. I honestly expected COD to, you know, do something new, you know, try to innovate something new into the BR genre, you know, like Fortnite did. They implemented building, but literally they have done almost nothing to make this stand out as something new. It's just PUBG, in my opinion. Now, if you want to disagree with me, you want to, you know, put something down in the comments, you know, talking about what you think is the difference between it and PUBG and how it's different from PUBG. I know there's a few minor things that's, you know, offsets it from PUBG, mostly the movement being one thing and the vehicles and how fast-paced it can be, but it's still a very, very similar game to PUBG, and that's one of the reasons I'm not enjoying it so far. Now, I said that it was faster paced than PUBG, but at the exact same time, it still feels like an extremely slow game to me. I expected it to be a lot faster. I feel like the map is a little bit too big, too open maybe, but the game itself just feels really slow to me still. It doesn't feel like a fast-paced BR, and I expected it to be a lot faster than it is. Now, is it faster than PUBG? Yes, but is it, you know, as fast as, say, Fortnite or H1? No, I do not think it is near as fast as either of those games, and that's another reason that I do not enjoy it. The next thing is the inventory system and the looting. The inventory system and looting I don't think are good at all in Blackout. The looting, a lot of the times it feels like you try to pick up like ammo, or you try to pick up a gun and then it picks up the complete opposite. So it either picks up the gun when you're trying to pick up ammo, or ammo when you're trying to pick up the gun. That could be an error from my part, but it does seem to be a little bit weird. I don't know, it's kind of weird to me at least. I don't know if you guys have experienced the same thing. And the inventory system. Now, the inventory system I feel like is shambles, and not only that, but looting a big bag. When you kill someone, I feel like you should be able to hit tab, walk over the bag, pick up everything, you know, kind of like H1 style, not having to click on the bag with F and then, you know, sit there and stare at it and keep within a, you know, certain distance. I like being able to move while looting. I don't want to have to sit still and be an easy target for somebody who could just be, you know, setting camping somewhere. And when you pick up attachments for the gun, you have to, you know, drop every single attachment off onto the ground, or you have to drop every attachment off into your bag and then drop the gun and then pick up a new gun and then transfer all those attachments over. I think that's really, really bad as well. Not only that, but if you get a gun in your first slot and a gun in your second slot, and you want the gun in the second slot in the first slot, or the first slot in the second slot, you have to drop both guns and then pick them up in the sequential order because you can't swap them back and forth. I really think the whole UI and the inventory and the loadout altogether really needs a revamp. I said that I might try to, you know, play this game over H1, and at first I thought I would because I thought I would enjoy it. I thought I could have fun on it. I didn't have that much fun in the beta, but I did, you know, actually enjoy it a decent amount. But now I just do not feel like it'll be a game that I'll play that much. And H1 still, I do stand by. If I do not get a hosted server, I won't be playing probably that much until Z2 comes out. But they did make some pretty big announcements today. I'm not going to get too much into detail into that because I'll probably do a video on it here probably tomorrow morning. It should be up, so stay tuned for that. But that's basically everything. Again, like I said, if you watched, or if you did not watch the last video and you just automatically assumed like, hey, by the title that I was just going to drop H1, completely quit, whatever, I still, like, you know, everybody's talking about how downhill H1s went, how much everybody hates it, how much everybody wants to quit, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, after everything, I still enjoy H1 over any other game out there, and I will stand by that for, you know, as long until they shut the servers down, whatever they do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little video talking a little bit about Blackout. That's just my opinions on it. You know, obviously you guys can have your own opinions about it, but that's just how I feel about the game. Let me, you know, leave your comments down in the comments about what you think about the game so far, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.